Happy Thursday, everyone. I am on my way. I'm on a road trip by myself. Isn't that crazy? Forgot to put chapstick in that pocket. I just wanted to pop on. I don't know. I'm trying to put my phone a different way to see if it cuts down on the noise. I am more, I'm on smooth roads because I'm on the highway, so that might help a little bit. But yeah, so it's daylight now. I couldn't pop on when I first got started because it was dark. I tried to leave. I wanted to leave at 6. My youngest, Austin, woke up right as I was getting ready to leave, so I had to kind of attend to him a little bit. And then I needed to get gas. I forgot I didn't have gas, so I had to stop and get gas. I went ahead and got some coffee, and so anyway, I didn't really get out of my town or on the highway until about 6:45, which was a bummer because I was really thinking if I left at 6, I would beat a lot of the traffic through Charlotte. Well, I didn't have to go through Charlotte. I was able to go around Charlotte, but getting towards the part where you go around Charlotte is just a real bottleneck area north of Charlotte, and so I just was hoping to beat that, but I didn't. So it was stop and go in the dark, bright red brake lights. It was just ugh. And I just want to say, clearly I've not had to deal with commuting in a long time, and I don't miss it one bit, and I'm sure many of you agree and don't like having a commute if you have one. But just having not been commuting and then being kind of in it today, and clearly I'm in a different mindset because I'm on vacation, if you will. I'm going to do something fun. I'm not in a hurry. Unlike someone who's going to work, and I get, and I'm sorry about the sun, I get that they are in a hurry and that sort of thing. If I can move this, it might help. Don't think so, because the sun is actually behind my head, isn't it? Okay, well, anyway. So, all I want to say is there was 2 or 3 situations where people, in my opinion, people were just rude. And in one case, mind you, a person was trying to, I guess, get around, I'm in the left lane, they're in the right lane, and they're trying to get around a tractor trailer. And they cut in, dangerously close to me. I mean, they could have clipped my front corner. It was that bad, and they were going so fast. And it was just bad. And I was like, seriously? People, everyone on the road deserves to be safe. And you all have families, and we all have people who would miss us if we were in an accident. And there is no sense in acting that way. There is absolutely no sense. And I just, clearly, I don't know if I would have talked like this when I was a teenager, but obviously my priorities are different now, and it just really, really frustrates me. So the other thing, and this is just in my opinion, it would make things flow a lot better. The whole when traffic's bogged down, and this happens too when you're leaving a big event in a parking lot and everyone's trying to get out at once. It's like the domino. Well, I don't know if that's the right term, but anyway, it's one at a time. If every car lets one person in, and then the next car goes and another person cuts in, and the next car goes and another person cuts in, it flows, and it's the rule, one at a time, alternate, this side, that side, this side, that side, this side, that side. If everyone would do that, it would flow. I was in a position where, we're all bumper to bumper on the highway, and there's an exit, an on-ramp, trying to get onto the highway. And these cars in this on-ramp are just flying up like they can't see all the stopped brake lights. And so I'm wanting to let one car in and then keep going, and another car come in behind me. Oh, but no, one car, I let my one car in, the car right behind that car decides to fly up and get cut into, and then another car decides to fly up and cut into. So here I am having to let 3 or 4 cars in, and they could have just backed off, because they're the ones that are supposed to yield, not the people on the highway, the people coming onto the highway. Okay, rant over. I'm just, So anyway, I'm so happy to be out of it now. There's just, 1 or 2 cars now. I can actually set my cruise control. And yeah. So I popped on here too because I was starting to feel a little sleepy. I think feeling sleepy. My mom was like, "I'm so worried about you going to Atlanta because you're sleepy," and I do. There have been more than one occasion where I've been on a trip that's at least an hour and been so sleepy. Like one time I actually pulled over at a rest area and just wanted to close my eyes for like 5 minutes, which that didn't go over well because my son in the back was freaking out, like, why are we stopped? Like, I think he was just panicked about it, and I just knew I needed to close my eyes, and I wasn't going to drive and be sleepy. So talking, or I call, if I get sleepy, I'll call a friend or my mom or whoever and talk, my husband. And I realized that this might work as well to talk to you guys. So anyway, I was just feeling a little sleepy. But what I think I've realized is I don't understand. I don't feel like it's lack of sleep. Now granted, I did not get as much sleep as I wish I had gotten. But I think it's the sugar. I think I'm finally figuring this out. I just think it's too much sugar or carbs, which obviously is sugar. Turned sugar. I think that is what it is. I'm thinking that's what it is. Because I'm starting to like notice, because not even just on the road, but like even at home, if I have a really big meal that was full of carbs, or whatever, I notice being more sleepy in the afternoons than when I don't. So I should not have gotten this drink. So anyway, I'm going to have to be a little bit better about that, make sure I'm paying attention. But anyway, so far so good. I'm praying for a good trip. Well, I don't think I said where I'm going, or I might have in a different video, but I'm going to visit my cousin and her new baby, who's 3 weeks old, and I cannot wait to hold her and to see my cousin. I'm really excited to see the baby. That's what always happens after you have a baby. It's like nobody cares about you. I don't mean that, but you know what I mean. Everyone's like, "Oh, the baby, the baby, the baby," and it's like, "Oh, what about me?" So anyway, I'm just excited to see her and the baby. It will be fun, and hopefully we'll have some good time to visit. But I'm also just trying to go help out, like if she needs to do any work or anything, so that she can, or just take a break. So we'll just see how it goes. There's always that sun shining. Hello. So I just made a pit stop, so I thought I would pop on here. I'm in Georgia now. I don't know if I said it, but I'm heading towards Atlanta. They live a little bit, north of Atlanta, I guess. So I'm not actually going into Atlanta, but for all intents and purposes, I'm going to Atlanta. So anyway, I just needed to take a pit stop. I just got into Georgia, so I'm at the Welcome Center. And yeah, been sleepy, so I've been talking to people on the phone. That really is what does it for me. I have the audiobook, which is interesting, but it's just not, I guess having to talk helps me stay awake versus just listening to something. So anyway, I'm working through my friend list of people to talk to while I drive. But it's fine. I only have about an hour and 40 minutes, so I think I'm doing fine, doing good. And yeah, I should be there around like 11-ish, 11:30. It was what I was thinking it would be. So I'm gonna get back on the road. Yummy, we're having dinner. Ooh, an ice cream for dessert. Da, 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 da. This is all courtesy of Fresh Market, by the way. Not, what's it called? Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Happy Friday, TGIF. I'm holding a sweet, sweet, sweet baby little girl. She's so cute. She's trying to fall asleep. She's so cute. I'll give you a sneak peek. Oh, I can't get the angle. She's sweet. So, I didn't pull the camera out at all yesterday. I might have showed you a clip of our dinner, which was delicious. And I just want to say, it was from Fresh Market. And so like the salmon, the bread, the oil and vinegar and stuff we already had, the asparagus. It was just delicious. It was really good. So that was nice. And then had a good night. I didn't even hear the baby, but of course my cousin got up with her a couple times. But for the most part, she did good. I think she said she went back to sleep pretty easily as opposed to previous experiences. She is 3 weeks old though, so it's going to take some time to get in a routine. But she's doing good. And we've had breakfast this morning, cleaned up the kitchen. I'm going to hop in the shower in a minute. And I think I'm going to run out to the store to get some stuff to make dinner tonight. And we're just hanging out. We're having fun. My cousin and I are having good conversations. This is my cousin that I grew up with. And so she's like a little sister to me. And we spent like every summer and Christmas together growing up. And then of course college happens and you don't get to see each other as much. And of course now we're both married with kids. and she's in Georgia, whereas I'm in North Carolina. So that's a little bit of a trip. So anyway, when we do get together, we have lots of fun conversations. And she's working. She does work from home. Oops. Oh, I had to fix my glasses. She's able to work from home. So when the baby is content being held by me, she's able to get some work done. So that's what I'm here for, and I'm loving it. And Bradley told me that the boys were pretty good last night, so I guess they had a good night, and they're just chilling today and hanging out at home. So yeah, that's all we're doing. So I may or may not check back in just because, I mean, you know, we're just hanging. But if I do, then you'll see me. And if not, then thanks for watching. There we go. Happy St. Patrick's Day! That's my cousin Emily and Justin and baby Scarlett. And we're on our way to Best Buy. And it's like a big deal because it's like a first family outing since baby. So we're excited. Happy Sunday, everyone. So I know I haven't vlogged much this weekend, but I don't know, we were just enjoying being together and I didn't really feel like pulling out the camera, honestly. I mean, I took the camera out a lot to take pictures of sweet baby girl. What is happening here? Anyway, sorry, just not looking at myself, apparently. But anyway, it was a fantastic weekend. I think my cousin and her husband are doing fantastic. Baby girl Scarlett is doing lovely. It's the first time actually, they said, since I've been this weekend that I was there, that she actually did pretty good during the night. So, but she's also hitting 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks. This week on Tuesday she'll be 4 weeks, and I think that's a good time that they do start to settle in a little bit from the craziness that is just being a newborn and fresh out of the hospital. So hopefully they're getting into a good routine. And hopefully she'll keep being good for them. Because, I mean, even the first 2 nights I was there, she only had to get up twice with her. So she took good 4-hour stretches at nighttime. Well, last night, she only got up with her like once. And then the next time she got up with her, it was like 7 a.m. So technically, that's like she only got up with her once. If I hadn't been there, she probably would have put her back down and went back to sleep herself. But because I was there and was going to be leaving soon, I assume, or I figure they got up and hung out for a little bit. So, but it was good. I mean, I'm just so excited. So that meant that last night she had like a 5-hour stretch, which is just fantastic for a new mom and a new baby. So anyway, I'm just so happy for them, and I pray for them and hope everything continues to go well. And I had a blast hanging out with them and getting to snuggle on this sweet baby girl. But I'm gonna hit the road, and I'm trying to make it home in time to see Ian at his soccer game. Remember last week he didn't get to play because of the weather, so this will technically be the first time playing. So I told him I would be there, so I gotta be there. Hopefully I don't hit any horrible traffic. I have allowed myself a little bit of buffer time, so we're gonna hit the road, and hopefully the next thing you see will be some soccer. Hi, Austin. You watching? You waiting for brother to come back so you can watch him? There's Bradley. Brother's out there, way out there somewhere, working with a team, and we're waiting for him to come back. I guess they're doing a water break. Get his water out.
Taking a water break.
You having fun, Ian?
Get water break?
Yeah, Austin got a nag out.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Are you having fun? You playing hard? Practicing hard?
Yeah.
What's the coach's name? You gotta go back. Just a quick water break. You gotta run back. Do you know how to get all the way over there? Follow the green shirts.
This guy would eat all day long and never eat a meal.
Breaks over.
What's your name, buddy? So let's go with Weston, Emma. What? Who else? Who wants to be the last one? Tristan? Hey, Brandon. Okay. You three come. Everybody put your ball. Go give your balls to your parents. Right? And Ian, can I use your balls? Where do you use it? Coleman.
She wants to hold your hand. Go ahead. Still hold her hand.
All right. Put your hand. Brandon, you know how to get
I believe Austin
Everybody, put your hand out like this. No, the other hand.
Your
We're gonna walk down the other hand.
left hand.
And the other hand. All right, we're gonna go down and high five. Ready? Go. Follow me. Good game. Good game. Keep going. Keep walking. Keep going. Keep going.
Mommy, did you see how many
Good job.
Green over here. Green.
Go back to your team, and don't forget your water bottle, Ian.
All right, come here, Giants.
That was sweet.
Good work today.
Awesome. Good job, Ian.
Good job, buddy.
Did you score a lot of goals?
Yeah.
How many did you score?
Do you know?
No.
Did you lose count?
Austin got game captured and I got that.
Oh, I see. Cool.
I
These boys are playing in the bubble foot bath thing.
No.
And they need to go to bed because it's totally bedtime. This fella has got a hurt foot, so we're nursing him back to health.
And I got a hurt knee.
And we're watching basketball. I don't know why I can't get my camera to turn the other way. It's being silly, so I'm sorry. I know this is going to be weird looking in my video, but I just wanted to say that I got home and it was a good trip, and I got to see Ian play soccer, and he scored like 4 goals or more. We kind of lost count after a while, but actually about everyone on his team got to score a goal, which was cool too, so that was cool. They were learning how to not fight each other for the ball and actually just help the teammate if their teammate already had the ball. So that was fun. And we went out for dinner, and my drive home was not bad at all. I did still get sleepy, but I had people to call and talk to, so I had a good conversation with my mom on the way home, but it was good. So I'm going to call it a night and say goodbye to you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to get these kids in bath and bed. Oh, Ian has a boo-boo. Are you wanting to show it to him or just tell him? He wants to show you his boo-boo. So I'm going to turn the camera around, let you guys see that, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below. You want me to show him your boo-boo?
It was there when I would walk. It happened when I was wanting to cut a wall to.
Alright, try again. Now we got some light. What happened?
I was wanting to cut the wall to get a ball because no car could come. I know what to get it or to bring it back. But I got the boo.
Yeah.
The boo right here. And when I started walking up the hill, I don't know what happened, but it started
Oh no, really? And what about that bruise? How'd you get that bruise?
well, I don't know, maybe.
Jumping, Daddy said.
Yeah, definitely.
Jumping from the couch to the ottoman.
Jump down, I get wet. Oh, he diapered though.
Alright, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye. He had a boo-boo on his diaper.
Say thanks for watching.
He needed to do bye.
Can you say thanks for watching?
Thanks for watching. See you again. See you